Hello, scholars. So I'm feeling a little bit more human today, but not quite up to speed. But I've got my coffee. I bought some fruit, and just in case things really get dangerous, got myself a candy bar to get through the day. So I'm perched at home. I've got my warm hoodie on. My cat is bouncing around the house as if the world is coming to an end. So I'm just trying to do my best and take care of myself, just like I would recommend to any one of you, and I've already done for a couple of you that haven't been feeling well already this semester. There's a few things I want to run through for this week because we've got a lot of things going on, and I just want to show you how to do a few things and where you should be looking this week. First of all, a lot of you have been asking about how to download Skype and how to get that right, and I'm going to show you the quick, very simple way to get Skype for Business for free on your computer. So just like you would log into your email, you got to go down to the Office 365 tab from the UWM homepage. And normally you would click Mail to go to your Mail or OneDrive to get to, if you're using OneDrive. But there are some other things you can download from this, and it's all the way over here on the right where it says Install Office Apps. So we click on that. You see you can download Office 2016, which many of you have probably done. And if you haven't, folks, you get a free copy of Office 2016 as a student here at UWM. I suggest that you use it. There are also some other things that we can download, and it's a second category down where it says Other Install Options. So we click on that sucker. It opens up a new tab, and you see you can pick and choose things from Office 16, but that's not what we're looking for. Over here on the left, we're looking for where it says Skype for Business. When you click on that guy, you get a new window. All you got to do is click install. So it's going to pop that installation down into your downloads. You let that sucker boot up. Shouldn't take too long. It's not a very big file. And then you will be able to log onto Skype for Business with your UWM email and password, just like you would be logging on to TCL. It's pretty simple. Excuse me. It's pretty simple, and that's what we're going to be using to deliver our speeches with. Be small groups, which we have figured out now. So we're going to move back over to D2L, and I'm going to show you everything that's kind of popped up that's new this week. So at the top of the content page, we got a couple of things. I'll get back to the speech one topic assignment in a minute. But the second one down, that shows us our online speaking groups. We click on that guy just like you would click on anything else. It just shows you how we're set up. So we've got a Sunday at 7, Sunday at 8, Sunday at 9, Monday at 2, Tuesday at 3, and Tuesday at 5 set of groups. 6 groups, 4 to 5 people per group, which is a pretty simple setup for Skype for Business because it shows you 4 windows at the same time. The 5th group, group with 5, will be sort of an alternating thing. And these will also help determine what your discussion groups are going to be for the semester. So I have everything set up in the discussion, hopefully properly, where the Sunday 7 and 8 o'clock groups will be in a similar discussion. So the 8 of you will be together, and that's all the people that you're going to see. So it'll be much less people for you to need to read each week, and it'll be much easier to keep up on an ongoing set of discussions. The Sunday 9 and Monday 2 o'clock groups are together, and the 2 Tuesday groups are together. So in addition to being less for you to have to read and keep up on, this is also going to give you a chance to get to know the people in your speaking group, and plenty of research has shown us, and there's actually some really cool studies that I can send you to if you want to geek out sort of like I do, that when we work together in an online environment, getting to know each other through discussion, emailing things back and forth, working through problems together, when we do that, we actually become more comfortable with these people when we meet them in a real-time environment, whether it's in person or it's in a video chat scenario. So part of the goal of this is to help you get more comfortable with these people. So when we sit down in that little box online to work with them, we're not quite as anxious, right? And that's a big reason why we're doing the online presentations, the live presentations, because public speaking isn't really public unless we have a public audience and it happens in that one vein. And I want you to have that experience before you leave here. This is, again, I think I've mentioned this before and I'm going to mention it again here later, this is sort of a practice class. I want you to practice these skills so that when you leave this class or this university and head on out, that you're going to be ready, right? You're going to have a leg up on everybody else. You're going to be more prepared than the people around you. You may even differentiate yourself from other people in meetings. Like, I want you to be just a little bit better, if not a lot bit better. So we're going to do that to help you practice that. Number two, a lot of you are probably going to be doing remote work. I mean, if online coursework is something that you really need to strive for because you need to be remote, you're probably going to be looking, or at least open to, online work somewhere. And if you're more experienced in communicating via online environments like we're going to be doing, you're probably more likely to differentiate yourself from the other employees in that company. So again, I want you to be better. I want you to practice these things and be ready to go. And if you have any questions or anything needs to be moved around, let me know. Nothing's set in stone here. I'm happy to work with you and help you out. Oh, back to the content page. The other new thing up here at the top, we have our first assignment of the semester, or I guess second assignment because the Skype sign up. So anyways, first sort of really work hard assignment. This is a speech one topic assignment. Now, last week in your D2L discussions, you started working through those things, and I personally do not care if you cut and paste stuff from the discussion right in there, but this assignment is going to ask you just a few questions to help you zero in on your target just a little bit more and get you thinking about audience. I don't think it's going to take you more than an hour to do. Excuse me. And it is due, like everything else, Sunday night at 9 p.m. We have 2 discussions this week. So we got a discussion where we start talking about delivery, and I do want you to note that I wait till later to talk about delivery because I don't care as much about it as I do some of our online stuff, and it looks like Mary's already gotten in there after I posted it and posted something up. This delivery discussion talks a little bit about Phil Davis, who I'm going to talk more about next week. But I want you, hi, our cat. But I want you to give this a cold run through. You might have to watch it a couple times because there is some amusement to it. And then our other discussion this week is about main points and how to start building those. And you'll be working on both of the topics that you're working through here with the main points. So you should be getting a little closer to being finished and getting ready to figure out what exactly you want to be doing with your speech. This is last fall's recording for the main point discussion, so I apologize for that. I'm just still kind of not in the best illness, happiness, healthiness. Not happy, I'm plenty happy, but healthiness mind point to go and do a long recording for that. But if suddenly tomorrow I'm way perked up, maybe I'll go through and redo it. So no big deal on those. Your initial posts, like usual, are due Thursday night, and then responses are due Sunday evening. Anyhow, gonna get to work on some other stuff. If you have any questions, please get in touch with me. And folks, stay warm and safe this week. Sounds like we're going to get a lot of snow, or at least very intermittent snow on top of ice and snow. So it's going to be unsafe driving conditions. It's going to be cold, and I want you to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves at every opportunity. All right, well, we'll see you online soon, okay, scholars?